Hello, everybody. I am Naima, the nutritionista. I am also a PhD prepared registered nurse and a nutrition coach to women who want to lose weight and a business coach to nurses just like you who want to lose the weight, right? So, no, well, not lose the weight. You want to start a business, right? Right. So, I'm going live to you with you from my Zoom uh, account because I'm able to really make sure that you can see the slides that I'm projecting on the Zoom. Okay. So there's always some issues, but it is what it is, right? So again, I'm going to go over how to select a profitable niche. Last week, we spoke about getting really clear on who you're speaking to and what you're helping them with because, right, clarity is the foundation of your sales and marketing strategy, right? But the reality is, how do you know who to pick or who to serve? You have to know that before you can do anything else, before you can build a business, before you can make the leap out of nursing, you have to know who you're going to serve. And this is so important because nurses, we're exhausted, right? Are you exhausted? Do you dread going to work sometimes, right? So now it's time for you to level up and start your own business. And I'm going to give you those foundational tools to do just that. Yes. So let's talk about how to select a profitable niche. But before we do, I want to introduce myself again. I go by Naima the Nutritionista. I'm a PhD prepared registered nurse and a nutrition coach to a busy professional woman wanting to lose weight. But I'm also a business coach to RNs who want to make the leap and start their own businesses. I was able to leave nursing after only 9 months of starting my health coaching business. 9 months. Right now, everybody doesn't leave in 9 months. Like I have a client who it took her about 16 months to leave her job, but it is what it is, right? As long as you are able to do what you need to do, set the foundation for your business and do and get out of nursing if that's your goal. Or if you want to have your business as a side hustle. Either way, if you want to make money in your business, you have to pick a profitable niche. We'll talk about that in a minute. Okay. So let's talk about what a niche is. The reality is you may have a big market. And let's give an example that we would know as nurses. You may have people with hypertension. That's a big market, right? If you just go out there and say, "Hey, I want to help people with hypertension get their blood pressure down," who are you talking to? Are you talking to that teenager with high blood pressure? Are you talking to that Hispanic man with the high blood pressure? Are you talking about to that executive with high blood pressure? Who are you talking to? And if you have such a broad area that you're focusing on and you don't really know who you're talking to, guess what? Your potential client will not know that you're speaking to them, and then you will not get paid, period. Okay. So, my niche, as I said earlier, with weight loss, I am a nutrition coach to the busy professional woman looking to lose 20 to 50 pounds without giving up her carbs, without killing herself in the gym, and without restricting herself. You see how my niche is very specific? If someone loves to exercise all day, they probably won't come to me. If somebody is not a busy professional woman, if they're a busy professional man, they're not going to come to me. And that's okay, right? The biggest issue I think with nurses is that when we're starting our businesses, because we're so intelligent, because we have so much knowledge, we don't want to focus on one area. We want to do everything. But the reality is, if you come out doing everything, you're going to talk to nobody. And then again, you're not going to have anybody to serve and you're not going to make the money you want to make. And you're going to have to go back to that 12-hour shift and be exhausted. You're going to have to go back to that call schedule. You're going to have to go back to working every other holiday, right? So these are the foundational things you need to do to get the results you want in your business and to get out of nursing if that's your goal. Okay. So, step one in finding your niche, what are you passionate about? Right? How do you like to spend your time? Right? If you're somebody who loves spending your time speaking to others, is it one on one? Is it in a group? Right? Because then you can develop your the services you're going to offer based off of you. right? What clubs or organizations are you a part of, right? Do you ride motorcycles? Are you a part of a knitting club? What do you like to do? A lot of times I know that we think that work is supposed to be hard, difficult, and something that we just got to push through because that's what we do as nurses, right? How many times have you pushed through and haven't gone to the bathroom for a whole 12-hour shift, right? Which, when you're building your business, you want it to be something that is in your zone of genius, something you love to do, something that brings you joy because your work you're more likely to grow it then. Okay. What makes you upset? So I'll give you an example of me, right? I am a black woman, right? And as black women, we are beautiful, we are curvy. But as a nurse, I seen us with heart disease and diabetes and cancer and dying of early deaths. And that upset me. That upset me so much, right? I also like spending my time kikiing with other black women, right? So that's when I was able to choose that I knew I wanted to work with black women and I knew I wanted to help them with their health, right? I wanted to help them with their health. And I absolutely enjoy it. It's probably why I was able to leave nursing after 9 months, right? Because I went into something I extremely enjoy, right? Second step for identifying your profitable niche is who do you like to work with? And we just went into that, right? Do you like to work with other nurses who are burned out and helping them to decrease that burnout? Do you like to work with companies that are branding themselves? Because contrary to popular belief, guys, we don't have to stay in healthcare. We do not have to open up a community health center. We do not have to open up a home care center. We do not have to open up our own private practice where we have to wait for a doctor to be our contract person. We don't have to do that. There's so many opportunities out there for people who want to have their online businesses that have nothing to do with healthcare. You can be a blogger, you can be a speaker, right? You can be somebody who, again, like helps brands with their strategy, right? Are you a strategic person? Somebody needs that skill. I'm telling you right now, when I started my business, I am not a strategic person. I am an executor, which means I get shit done, and I'm an influencer. Those are my top two strengths. So when I was looking to build my team, I was looking at strategic people. I needed people who knew how to strategize. People pay for people like you if you're a strategic person. People also pay for executors. You know how many times I had a nurse come to me because she wanted to be coached by me, and she would say, he or she would say, I do not have any executing skills. I need somebody to hold me accountable, no matter what skills you have, right? But who do you like to work with? Is it women? Is it children? Is it men? Is it executives? Is it Christians? Is it atheists? Is it the LGBTQ community? And I hope I said all those letters correctly. Who do you like to work with? You get to choose that. In nursing, we got to work with everybody, right? But you get to choose it in your business. It's a win win, right? Identify the problems you can solve within that passion. So now you know you're passionate about, you know, executives with high blood pressure. You're passionate about that, right? What problems can you solve, right? You got to do some market research now. What are executives complaining of? Typically, long hours, right? High stress, deadlines, right? All of this can impact someone's blood pressure, right? So, how do you do market research? If you know any executives, you can absolutely talk to them and ask them questions, right? Or you can simply peruse the web, right? Are there any social media groups specifically designated to executives, right? What are they saying? What keeps them up at night? And that's the problem. So for me, I'll give you the example when I was opening up my health coaching for women. They did not want to give up their carbs. They wanted to lose the weight. They wanted the confidence back. They wanted their injured energy back, but they did not want to give up their carbs. Ding, ding, ding. Hi, I'm Naima, the nutritionista, PhD prepared registered nurse and nutrition coach to the busy professional woman looking to lose 20 to 50 pounds without giving up her carbs. It took me less than 5 seconds to say that. You know how many clients have contacted me and said, "Hey, I want you to help me lose weight because I heard that I can keep my carbs." Guys, keep it simple. What are your competitors doing? Are there other people in your market? And if so, are they making money while serving that market? Right? Because that's going to let you know, is this a profitable market? That doesn't mean that if you don't have any competitors that you can't enter that market. You may be a trailblazer, right? You may be a trailblazer. But let's see if there are others doing it. And I always like to say, you could be a trailblazer and you don't ever want to give that up if you're that type of person. But a lot of times, if there's nobody doing what you want to do in your business, it's probably because it's not profitable, right? That's something I had to learn when I was learning to niche. Okay. So let's recap. What are you passionate about? Don't build a business on what other people told you is good to do, what your mama likes you to do, what your granny likes you to do. What do you like to do? What are you passionate about? Who do you like to work with? It can be a religion, it can be a demographic, it can be an age group, it can be a organization structure. Who do you like to work with, right? And once you figure out what you're passionate about, who do you like to work with? Identify problems you can solve. It says you can passion. Oh my gosh, that you can solve, right? So, do you want to work with new business owners, helping them with their finances? Do you want to help teenagers with anxiety manage their anxiety? Do you want to help nursing students who failed a nursing course get back into nursing school and pass nursing school? Do you want to help, you know, busy professional men lose weight? What do you want to do? Do you want to help people learn how meditation and journaling can help them live a fuller life? There's so many options out there. And that's why sometimes it's so hard to niche down because there's so much to do, right? But you have to be specific. Okay. So here's the opportunity. Are you ready to jumpstart your business? You're tired of the 12-hour shifts. You're tired of dreading the day that you got to get up for work. If you're working 12-hour shifts, those 4 days off are not enough to recover you and recuperate you, right? If you're tired of that, I'm introducing Ditch That Shift from RN to online service based nursepreneur. It is a 12-month business accelerator designed to take you from RN to online service based nursepreneur. Reach out to me. Let's work together to get you there. We have a new group starting the beginning of October. Let's go. Let me help you get to where you need to be so that you can ditch that shift and be your own boss, period. Right? No more 12-hour shifts, no more legs hurting, no more time away from your family during the holidays. Spend every holiday with your family. Travel when you want, eat when you want, right? And serve who you want. It's a win, 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 right? If you guys have any questions, let me know. Let me know in the comment section and I will be sure to answer your questions, right? If you're watching on YouTube, you can send me an email, hello, at mindsetandnutritionforher.com. I am Naima the Nutritionista. Let me help you ditch that shift and be your own boss. Yes.